scattered survivors of this infestation have barricaded themselves.
Literally, like several dozen Eximus at the start.
Escort the crew to the waiting escape.
Dude, every single other unit is an Eximus.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, I can tell it's pretty heavy.
The first group of survivors.
What's with the... Better not lose a single person, I swear. What's with all the Eximis? Exumies? Exumies? Go, people, go!
Let the survivors know you're ready to keep moving.
Limbo, I literally have no idea why you did this just now. This is not solving anything if they're inside your line of sight, man. D is like, let's nerf area of effect weapons. D is also like, let's make area of effect weapons the only thing viable around here with missions like this.
Survivor evacuated.
There's two people over there, don't look at me. Limbo, why did you... How is this Limbo dying within their own... Limbo. Limbo, why? What does it even... What does that skill even do in number 4 with Limbo? I don't understand. Limbo, what are you doing? Like, literally. Like, literally, spit my butthole and tell me what you're doing. Did nobody notice these idiots over here? Let's go, homies. Let's go. Stop doing this! Oh my god, this doesn't benefit us! Limbo, what? What does this do? This doesn't do anything. They're not Grineers, they're not Corpuses, they don't have the attack range for this. They're gonna run inside the thing and fuck us all from the outside. Yeah, pretend you're hacking, Limbo. Pretend you're hacking, man. Did the Limbo leave? Who left first, the Limbo? I mean... Honestly, I shouldn't say anything. I shouldn't say anything. Yep, keep on popping my shield randomly, why not? Can we start? Who's connecting right now? Oh no, the Limbo stayed! Okay, cool. Unfortunate for me that he stayed, but okay, I guess we can't have everything out alive. Limbo, stop! Oh my god! Please, just come here immediately. Go. Go, get out of the Limbo zone, man! Get out of the Limbo zone! What's happening? I can't interact with them. Why? They don't even heal during this time. Dude, just because you have a skill doesn't mean you need to use it. I have number 4, I can use that, but I'm not gonna use it randomly. Richard, please stay there. Please stay there, Richard, honestly. Use your guns, man. Use your guns. I know it's a novel concept to use your fucking guns, man, but use your fucking guns. Oh my god, I don't know why people say Warframe is about a game about skills, man. You just use your guns and that's it. That's where your damage is gonna come from, you know? Just because the occasional Cora... Is it Cora? The cat lady? Just because you have the occasional cat lady that can use her whip skill. Just because you have that doesn't mean, like, you know, the skills are doing damage, man. You can shut the fuck up. At the end of the day, you're gonna use your weapon. Also, why do you have to get to Limbo again? This is like that one kid in school, you know, that everybody, when they're playing football, they don't choose until the very end. Why did I have to get Limbo, huh? Huh? Why did I have to suffer? Literally, Eximus units inside your bubble, man. What you doing? Why? And of course, we're gonna... We're gonna end it off with the worst spy mission in the entire game. The one with the Archwing inside the water. They need to find places to go. Shits and giggles. Hilarious comedy gold. Oh my god.
Intelligence data.
And of course the map is already, I think, broken, so there's that.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
What is the vault doing in there? It's done. Do you think going fast is gonna solve the problem? Oh my god, I'm in a mood today and these people are not helping me, honestly. What is the vault doing?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Did the vault just AFK?
Style, baby. It's all about knowing who you are and not giving a damn.
But if you know who you are, then you're giving a damn. Otherwise, what do you care who you are and if you don't give a damn?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
What is going on with the damage, man? Honestly, every time I put on hammer shot that is supposed to be more damage, there's something wrong with this weapon. Okay, let me do... Where are you guys? Where's the... entrance, exit, anything? D, can you show me anything, please? My eyeballs. The map literally says there's something over here. I can go like this and then... Oh, boy. I think crits might not be working with explosions correctly. Do explosions... Does my radial damage not crit? I don't understand.
Don't forget the reactant. You need
Okay,
more to
dude, this guy should get one shot. You know what? I have a question. What exactly is this? This entire time I never figured this out. Why can you interact with this thing? You can, right? Tap.
I had generations to plan my return. Do you think for one moment that I had not allowed for this eventuality?
I have literally no idea who you are. Fight Nihil? Who? Again? What do you mean again?
When the barbarians are at the gates, the truly noble may choose to find an honorable way out. And so the crude and lawless find they have arrived too late. And thus the weave of history may disguise a cunning victory as a defeat. I am Nihil, glassmaker. Order shall be restored.
Who? Oh.
We're all here. Crawl, Bartholomew, Shig, every last glass soul. Find them, dreamer, before we all join them.
Found someone. Have you more? A demon who has not brought to generations of martial greatness deserves no better than an eternity in the present to which I have assigned him.
What? What is this Mario level?
Do you even know what you are looking for?
I actually have no idea.
Forever separated from this little fluffy
And apparently I don't know how to throw.
leaving. Wait. Of all the prisoners to free, you chose the doll-hugging pacifist? This is too much.
Big words from someone who cracked his toga and hid in the weeds when the tenor kicked in his door.
Disappointing. You won't be getting any.
Okay, micro world.
You had to do it that hard way.
Nothing personnel kit.
Irrelevant. A lifetime of dogma and truth were not enough to prevent his deviation from norms of his culture. His sentence is just.
What? I don't even understand who you are. Am I supposed to know this? Yeah, I'm running out of platforms. Do I have anything in my hand? No, I don't.
Nevermore to extend a helping hand. This one. Leave him. He should brawl at that return. Do you wish to make a final statement?
I don't know, do I? Can you like... Okay. I thought you only attack one... Is this some kind of abandoned boss?
Silence. Shadow. A violation of the social contract to which he was born. He deserves this.
Can you shoot your crystals at me? How do you miss those? They're literally there! Okay, I guess I'll remember that.
An old friend wants to say hi.
Oh, backbones. You shall sing for me again.
Lot of info in here, Glassmaker. Legum 6-243. No capital sentence shall be passed without unanimous consent with the seven, on pain of, oh, look at that, forfeiture of all tools of art. Banishment. Huh, you're a criminal.
I see Nora apparently had a face this entire time that we didn't see. What empire? I don't understand what you're talking about. What did I even do to start this?
Glassing yourself like you escaped once. Nowhere to run now. No clever way out. Time to live or die by those vaunted convictions, Glassmaker.
Thankfully it's not an ass maker.
Fancies herself a revolutionary calendar star. Well, I, the victor, here.
Are you fake shooting me?
Haven't done your due diligence. Community, great.
See, he's a communist.
You were stunned when you were trapped. You were stunned when you screamed. And you are stunned now.
Shut up, man, we're busy.
What did you say? Did you just say shut up, man?
We ready?
Wait.
Get him.
Why is that giant tube in the background?
Now sing, you bastard.
Ave Maria.
Complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Okay. What's the RNG here? Also, why do you give Riven mods, man? You have to be joking. You give Riven mods. I don't want Riven mods right now.
Here he is, the terror of the Orokin. Bottled up like a rich lady's bathwater. Or 2-credit hooch. Do what you want with him. Prop a door open, bury him 20 feet deep. Either way, he's yours. It's up to you to make sure he never gets loose again. Hell of a day, dreamer. Hell of a day.
You're right, it is a hell of a day. It's still there? Oh, it is. So we have somebody trapped in there? Is what? Faster fire rate, less magazine, faster reload, beam range. Oh, you actually longer critical chance 20. Status less and crit is actually less. When I finally understand the Cycron, please tell you because you generally don't. What's the base damage on it? Heat? But it has crit already. How can I reduce the crit? Oh, it's a dark magazine feed? Wait a minute. What do you mean it's a magazine feed? It should be ammo. But it doesn't. What do you mean it's magazine? All the other weapons are ammo. If it's like this, it's not magazine. It's the because I'm hoping to replace the Kuvanu core. If I pick up ammo, the conversion thing immediately does it. It doesn't wait for me to pick up the ammo to fill up the inventory of the other ammo and then it converts, because what a stupid system. And it barely has any crit. Oh my god, the crit is actually so low. Can the other thing be Exilius? No, of course it's not Exilius. Why would it be Exilius for the ammo thing on you? Oh. Okay, wait. Okay, should I just go heat on everything if it's a heat base? I mean, that's all I have for heat anyways. Okay, but what would you do? Unless your homie refreshes you. Oh, the healers also refresh off the debuffs. Okay, heat is definitely not doing anything by itself. If I go into the element, I need a different element. Magnum Force? Because, like, would you lose damage? I mean, accuracy? Remember, you go on the weekend, it's like you don't lose any accuracy on these things, it's minimum. But this is not worth... But this is not worth anything. Okay, I've galvanized shot, so... Well, actually, this would be bad, because I'm not getting anything out of this. Okay, Pistol Elementalist does nothing. This is, like, literally worse than the base damage mods. Pistol Elementalist is literally worse than State, like, Serration. This is, like, one of the most useless mods out there. But... Okay, where's Magnetic? The Magnetic one. You. You're losing actually a lot of damage on this. Okay, no, wait, hold on. Warframe, Siron, or whatever it's called, Cryon or whatever. What's the base damage? It's a Corpus Plasma Radiation Beam weapon. What means radiation? It isn't radiation, it's heat. What? This weapon deals primarily radiation. Am I stupid? There's no radiation here. Oh, sorry, the default one. So what is the tenant one? The weapon deals heat damage. Okay, so this is the one weapon where you don't want heat on it. One of the very few ones. By the way, can you change the appearance to a different... I have literally no idea why these weapons, you can't change the skin of it, but okay. Okay, so it deals heat. Okay, I'm gonna have to emulate something else here. Okay. If I got radiation on it, I emulated a different element. It can be literally any other... I mean, I could literally just put anything else here. Let's say I emulated this. Because also I don't... You see, that's the problem with, like, inheritor mods. They're so bad, actually. I mean, it's like not even a contest between these two. Okay, if I apply cold, is it gonna stack with the other one? Yeah, it's gonna do blast. Okay, maybe blast will work. Maybe blast does something? Oh, you're ghost. Okay, no, wait, forget about being ghost. Alright, these enemies are immune to stacking anything on them. I mean, I know blast technically it's bad. It's not the greatest hits out there, but... No, you see, I need heat. Okay, let me try with... No, but then I'm missing viral as well. If I'm gonna go for the health. Is Kuva Nucor like slower than this or no? This still feels slower. Are we done? Thank you. Okay, with 40 ammo you don't do it. If I... Well, it only took half of the time. It's because of the crit. It's because the crit chance on this thing is much lower and it has such a higher critical multiplier. Because the thing is, recently, like, I was running the math, you know, because I finally want to understand how Bane mods work. Because no matter what math I run, and even when I try to use Bane mods, they were doing less damage than anything else. They're not even doing the same damage as Serration. So I went crazy trying to figure out where the math is coming from. And it turns out there's an important piece of information that nobody mentions, which is crit. Crit is what it double stacks everything. Because all the other mods that are multipliers at the end, they take the stuff from crit. So the thing is, any weapon that has crit basically outscales status when it comes to inheritor mods, because the inheritor mods, they crit themselves within itself. That's where Bane mods are getting good. is because of the crit. Without crit, Bane mods are actually worse than Serration. And because this weapon has such a massive multiplier, and because its crit chance can go all the way to almost 200, which means it goes into, like, tier... What is it? Tier 24? Or 32 crits? Because it can reach all the way there, the Cryon, the Cycron, cannot even hold a candle towards it, because look at the crit multiplier, the base of it. This one is 5, the Kuvanukor is 5, and the Kuvanukor even has like less progenitor to it. It's 5 as a base, and the status is higher as well. This weapon has more damage, but this damage doesn't mean anything when literally, because crit chance and crit multipliers does have diminishing returns, but crit chance doesn't. So when the crit chance is this low and their rate reaches all the way to 200, I mean, I don't think there's a way to reduce the crit on these weapons, so that's a problem. I mean, yeah, the beam range is lower, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, this is like literally more than half of the affinity range of an area, and it chains between... I think the chain is actually higher on the Kuvanukor as well. The 2-second reload kind of sucks, I think. Yeah, that's the part that sucks. I need to fit this inside. This... Where is it? The Cycron. But where are you gonna fit the crit from? Well, my weapon looks like a blue ball with closed eyes. Yes, it does! How did you know? Yeah, no, it doesn't catch up. This cannot catch up to the other weapon. Okay, let's say I get a better element. I get... Also, why are these not... I thought the entire point of these mods, they were supposed to go in here, the Exilia slot. What the fuck happened? Expel mod? No, the problem is the Expel mod would also be bad, because... With the Expel mod, the Kuvanukor will still do better. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the point of this weapon is. I know most likely it got outscaled, and it's just a primer, but primers are bad. Like you shouldn't be priming in Warframe anymore. Okay, I guess don't trust damage calculators of Warframe out there. They're all wrong. They're all wrong. They're all completely wrong. Don't trust them. Which damage calculator am I using? I'm using all of them. I used all of them, man. I used all of them, and they're all worse than each other. I swear people aren't doing the right math in the damage calculators, so maybe I'm also wrong about the fucking Bane mods. As in the blame mods. As in the Bane mods are maybe worse or better with certain things? Because... Okay, the reason I said hammer okay, I don't know what to say, honestly. Today should be the day I just do this. Today should be the day I analyze the mods. You see, I want to do a Void Cascade so I can actually do that. Because I need to test weapons out in a Void Cascade with a team, you know? Okay, let me put it this way. There's no point in me testing out every single Kuva. Like, I finally got all the weapons. I can definitely start testing them. It's gonna take a while. But the thing is, I need to test all the weapons. Like, for example, let's say I want to do all the Kuva weapons. I want to test all the Kuva weapons in a Void Cascade. At least 20 minutes in a full team. Because that's a realistic scenario. You know, in solo, the enemies are easier to kill, first of all. Like, they're that much faster. And there are variables, such as if you're host or not host. And depending on who's host. Because, you know, sometimes you join a mission, a Bratton Mark 1 can delete everything at Steel Path, Void Cascade, like 20 minutes in. Or at the very least, like 5 minutes in. And then other times you join, like your own host, you can't delete anything with the strongest weapon. I don't know where that variable is coming from. You can literally check on every single Warframe damage calculator. They all say Hammer Shot does a lot more damage. Like, the Hammer Shot is the equivalent of, like, the best Riven mod out there. If you have a gun that scales with crit plus crit, like the Hammer Shot is even better than that. That is what all those wikis claim. This is why I hate Riven mods in damage calculators, because, like, you know, if you're gonna buy a Riven mod for 1000 platinum, I'm not gonna waste money on something that is inferior to something else. And let's be honest, the Riven mod is completely dead, the market. The problem with Riven mod is also nobody is selling anything. That's not a joke. Nobody's active. What is this? Oh. Nobody's selling anything. It's just like Path of Exile. The worst part about Riven mods is that they make me really angry. In fact, that's one of the reasons I stopped playing Path of Exile, and I'll never return back to Path of Exile is because of the community. Because they made me very angry. It actually affected my health. I mean, it's just a game, you know, it's still a thing with me. It's just a game, you know. When I get angry at games, I pretend and exaggerate things here and there because otherwise, you know, this is how I play games. Okay, this is it. This is how I play games. I literally don't say a single word. An enemy can shit down my throat and I'm like... Oh no, I forgot to file my taxes this year. Oh no. That's literally it. That's how I play games, okay? That's how boring I am. Every single piece of comment I make, you know, it has to be for entertainment because I don't have a camera. People can't see my ugly motherfucking face. So I have to exaggerate the enunciation of words. Although half of the time I'm sleep deprived, so I'm just, you know, stroking out. Not in that way, I'm just stroking out and having a verbal diarrhea. And slurring my words. Not saying slurs, just slurring my words. I don't have a camera, your drifter is close enough. I don't look like that. I wish I did, I don't. That's literally who you imagine me as? I don't think my voice adds up. Not even a weird I wish you were a girl kind of way. Well, thankfully I'm not a girl, otherwise all that body hair is gonna be a problem. I really thought a human being is supposed to shed that much hair. Where is my overguard? See, there I have to pretend I'm speaking, I've worked. But they just see nothing. It's just funny having FM Drifter with that voice. FM Drifter. What is this, Rule 63? You guys go ahead and kill stuff.
You have
Where?
broken their ranks and they are on
I
the
don't
run.
care about... Oh, there.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
CD, this is how I get people to listen to music in the game. That one single update that let me change the volume on it. CD, you sometimes need to make one update, one small change to something that's a quality of life and people will use it. It's like a bank. When they say they can use their debit card system on the internet, like almost like a credit card. Which means that if somebody tries to, let's get cash. Dude, don't type anything, don't type, let them have their fun. Those little sluts back there. What do I mean little sluts? They know what they did! Shaking their, which Warframe is it? That Trinity and that, goddamn, I ruined the joke. That Protea going around healing people and giving them free shields. Back in my day, we had to work for our shields. We had to use the pizzas to regenerate our shields. Back in my day, we got one-shot by basic Grineers across the room and we didn't even see them. Or not. Don't be sarcastic, Bonbon. Who's a Bonbon? I bet it's a Trinity. I can smell the bonbons on you. I knew it! They look like a typical bonbon. I can smell the bonbon on them. He just went into your house and specifically changed the game code to make its RNG worse. No! Bonbon, why? Why am I the one who ends up with bonbons?
Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. A fissure.
Why is this even a thing?
Reactant to open relics. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant.
What, that's their job to drop reactant, no? What do you mean team needs the help with the door to open? What door?
You have collected enough reactant to open the relic.
What? What door? I don't understand. What door? What? Okay, I'm so distracted. Which door? Which door?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Sorry,
A large security force heading your way.
Were they
It's
talking about the
Grenier.
elevator? Or... Dude, shut the fuck up! Please, please, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I know exactly what you're doing, Bon Bon. I know exactly what you're doing. Shut the fuck up! 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 I know exactly what they're doing. Fuck you! Not for the elevator. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Dude, you want other people to find the caches for you. Shut the fuck up! Oh my god! Shut the fuck up! You want other people to find the caches for you. That's what you're trying to do. Shut the fuck up! Just run the mission by yourself to find the caches, or with like a standard team. Or even better, don't kill enemies, just find the caches! Like, who the fuck looks for caches? What do they even give? I don't understand, they don't provide anything! Also, I think the caches spawn in the same places a lot of times, so, you know, you can look up a YouTube video. What the fuck do you want other people to do the caches for you? Please, D, just give me a Void Cascade, man, I swear! Out of that 15 minutes, we spent 5 minutes. Please, no Bon Bon, please, I beg you. I'd rather do this solo than do it with Bon Bon, please. Okay, see, I got my wish. I'm gonna do it solo without Bon Bon. Oh, it's yellow. Okay, Hoofies. No Bon Bon, thankfully. Why am I following you? We have to go up here, man. Well, okay, never mind. I don't know where this tube is gonna lead us. Dude, how do the Greeneers do anything around here?
Capture them quickly before they escape.
So, D, I have a question. As if D ever notices me, senpai. So, D, I have a question. Why exactly are we literally picking up, like, credits? Where are we putting it? Where are our pockets? It looks like something, you know, Scrooge McDuck would jump inside. You know what is the best part about annoying friends? When you tell them to do the Scrooge McDuck voice, and they can't do it. Everybody can do an Arnold voice, everybody can do, you know, just generic voices here and there. And of course, everybody can make some kind of, you know, off-the-color accent, if you want to say that. But as soon as you tell them to do Scrooge McDuck, they're like, you know, they know how to do it, like, you remember his voice. But trying to emulate it, it's really hard. Unless I guess you're Scottish? Was he Scottish? Yeah, I think he was. Because that's where the jokes come from. Although there's one type of joke I'll never understand, the one about the Scots being greedy. Like penny pinchers. Then again, the Brits, you know, psyops. They don't like their own people, so they're like, these people are greedy. The Scots love money. That's a joke. And I'm like, doesn't everybody like money? Even as a kid, I was like, don't people love money anyways? No, but you don't understand, the Scots love them a lot more. What do Emperor's nails feel like on skin? Someone's gonna be like, why are you asking? I'm like, no reason. No reason, can't a guy just ask simple, humble questions like that? I don't think it's strange to go up to a woman in a restaurant and be like, what do your nails feel like on my skin? Please don't slash me, man. Okay, so slash does affect shield, so I have a question. Why does nobody say that it affects enemies? Is the latency okay today? Yeah, I actually was able to finally figure out how to fix the latency issue on OBS. So it's not like 3 seconds, sometimes 4 seconds behind, you know, the audio is desynced from everything else. You know, now I understand. God, I'm so different than other people. I'm so different, Baka. People don't understand my sorrows. I'm so special. At least that's what my mom told me 3 times when I got tested. Please be an ogress? No, it's a Ayanga. My papayas and my Ayangas. But yeah, I was about to say, I'm very belated. I'm a late bloomer. Only now I became a teenager. At least emotionally. Now I understand why teenagers back in the day were so depressed about everything. I mean, I guess teenagers are always depressed about everything and they just don't care. Now I understand. I became the same. I once you reach a point I don't care. You know, it becomes too much at a certain point and you start, like, you start not to care. You stop caring, basically. You start to stop caring. Because everything's so depressing, man. It's so fucking depressing. What do they talk about? Oh, just, you know, bug reports in Warframe. Nobody listens to them. Anytime there's an issue, like, I don't even know why I bother submitting bug reports to they don't bother with it.
Well done.
I don't know why bother. Nobody fixes or, you know, takes feedback about anything anymore. Not to mention, like, Windows nowadays. Adobe Windows. Those are always fun. I mean, like, what the fuck is going on with Windows, man? Holy shit, it's so bad nowadays. Because I keep on submitting, like, I'm one of those people who submit stuff because I want to help improve a product, and like, it's not even a case of, you know, me, oh, this is product with a bug, I hate it. I'm gonna insult people. I'm like, no, okay, here's the thing, here's what the problem is. Here's about the closest way I found to solve the issue, or where it could be, starting from. I hope this helps. And nobody even bothers. And I'm like, man, this is so depressing. I think at this point I just give up. Because, you know, there are gatekeepers out there, man. Fuck normies. There are fucking normie gatekeepers out there that are always the same. They're like, I don't have that problem. And I'm like, cool, dude, you don't have that problem. So what did you do? Like, why is your situation different? Can you explain that? Like, can you come and spit in my asshole and tell me why your situation is different? Well, it's I don't know. Because when it came to the latency thing with OBS, oh my god, it's a dragoon. The problem thing with OBS, I literally called this many years ago. If you find my username, I'm like one of those few people that keeps on submitting this information. OBS, many years ago, they changed something. Windows changed something. And these two things are incompatible with each other. This was like around when Windows was changing something called WMMI, something like that, about the graphical stuff, something about the graphical engine stuff in the background. So Microsoft decided to do an update to that to fix something. And I think in the process they broke something and all this kind of stuff. I'm one of the very few people that noticed this, except, you know, unlike that other person. Who was he? The guy who found out his compiler took like 3 milliseconds too long to compile something on his servers, on all the Linuxes, and there was like this entity that was gonna invade the world if that defect was left open. So this nerd literally saved the internet or something, people say. But anyways, I'm one of those people that, like, you know, notices stuff and I submit things and I usually find solution to the problem, and I'm like, this is how you can borderline fix it. It's not full fix, but they should get you started. In the case of OBS, in the last proper version, so let's say even before 2019, I think, because I use that NDI thing, so, you know, another PC is doing the encoding, and this PC doesn't need to do anything because I really thought my PC can stream and encode at the same time the video. But around version 27, so this is many years ago, I noticed an issue. There was some buffering issues and latency issues, and I submit this information. Nobody does anything about it. In fact, people just say, I don't have a problem. Or the OBS people themselves are like, we don't notice this issue. I'm like, I noticed this issue. It's there. But I guess it's not a big deal, so it's not a big problem. But okay, whatever. And also during this time, I'm like, hey guys, do you mind updating this? Yeah, OBS is the recording software. Do you mind updating the OBS thing with the audio stuff? Because it's also a problem that I'm noticing. And of course, some fucking normie with nice, beautiful, colorful hair that isn't even a Twitch partner 20 years later just butts in randomly. Who, by the way, on their profile on Discord, they're like, I'm a British musician! And I'm like, cool, what you play, the Ox's Tail? And they just butt in, and they're like, hey, I don't have this problem. I'm like, okay, it's not a case of having the problem, I'm noticing a problem here. Maybe do something about it before the things get out of hand. And no reply, nothing, except people who are like, well, I don't have this problem, that's it. That's always a thing that really pisses me off. When somebody butts in about something, and they don't explain anything, and they say, hey, there's a sorry, not a problem, I don't have this problem. Well, the person who has a problem explains how the problem is done. So, I reinstall Windows, and with all the latest updates, with all the updates in the process that's happening, because...
Nothing alive.
Are you serious? You just change objective on me, you stupid mother! If my friends don't think you're hot!
Your glory awaits in the fortress.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way.
Okay, don't call the Kuva Guardian Big Mom, that's racist. I think it's around 2019 that I do a refresh of Windows. I install all the softwares, I install the NDI thing and everything, and I notice a massive issue with the software, which is after a couple of minutes, depending on what's going on the screen and a few other things, because of the Windows change, the audio and the video start desyncing, and there's no way so far to fix this. A lot of people started suffering this massively. I notified like all these people early on, and nobody did anything about it. You know, everybody was like, well, I don't have this problem, I don't have this problem, I don't have this problem. And you know what's annoying about it? If a piece of software has a problem, and the other person doesn't have a problem, don't simply say, I don't have a problem. Explain why you don't have the problem, and how you set it up. You know, did you edit like for example, what are your settings on your what call it, the internet stuff, the internet driver? What are the settings over there? You know, because if you go to your internet thing, your internet driver, you'll see exactly what I mean. There's like 20 different options that literally, and this is not a joke, depending on how Windows got installed or the driver got installed, the options menu just changed by themselves between PC to PC. That's not a joke. For example, this PC of mine had an option, is actually lacking an option, something called like Gigabyte Lite, which means if my internet speed, if my cable internet speed is not correct, it will default to like 500 megabyte speed or something stupid like that. I have literally no idea what kind of system this is, and apparently it doesn't work well 90% of the time. So depending on how you installed Windows, and literally it depends on Windows, like that's not a joke. Windows itself can one day be like, I decide to switch on this option randomly for some reason that's gonna affect the drivers in a different way. And if you reinstall the Windows later, the performance... Where's the door? The performance changes as well. You know when people say stuff like you know, Windows configurations, the hardware a lot differs? It's literally not even that. It's... Can you suck my ass, man, honestly? It's literally not a joke. Well, I'm not yours, bye. You know, after that AMD stuff happened, it literally depends on Windows. Windows can sometimes install the entire operating system with certain triggers on or off randomly for some reason, and it completely changes the performance of your PC. And people are like, you know, they come in and they say, oh, I don't have a problem. They never provide information, you know? They don't like go through an options menu and they're like, oh, I set my driver stuff like this. They don't do that. They literally don't do that. They're just like, yeah, I don't have a problem. I installed my PC very well one day. You know, Microsoft decided to be very generous that day and roll the RNG in my favor, and all the correct boxes in the background were ticked and stuff, and etc. The same thing with downloads. For example, fun fact, most people who have Windows installed currently, all those little drivers in the background, like the Intel management drivers and stuff, they're all from 2015. They're completely outdated. They're not the 2024 versions. Which I found out recently, because I was trying to fix finally this stupid bug with the latency issue, and you see what a rabbit hole I went into? And I didn't download a driver manager. I downloaded like a driver manager checker. I believe matter, where its job is to check the drivers if they're outdated. Every single one of them was outdated. I'm like, how the fuck, if I go to Windows Update that updated like less than a year ago for me. Oh, sorry, my god, I forgot about you. It installed, like, the drivers are outdated. They're default drivers from 2015. How the fuck does that even happen? I have no fucking idea. I had to update all of them. Literally, not a single PC in my house had the proper Intel, like, background Microsoft Windows drivers installed correctly. They're all completely outdated. I was like, how the fuck is this even... I'm like, how the fuck is this even possible? How the fuck does Windows Update not find the correct updates for your PC? I have no fucking idea. And then the Windows, the driver, not the Windows driver, what to call it, the internet driver, you know, the driver for your microchip for your internet connection stuff. That is like from 2012. And that's supposedly the updated one that I installed or had at one point. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? And Windows Update not only doesn't update it, not only they have their own version that is broken, but I had to go, you know, like 90% of the people have the Realtek stuff. I had to go to the Realtek site. And the latest version that had literally like an 80% performance improvement with a bunch of options in it that actually work was released just like a few months ago. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, how bad is our technology that when you tell Microsoft, hey, search drivers for my what you call it, the internet device, it doesn't detect it correctly. Like, how bad is our technology nowadays? This was not a problem many years ago. I remember on Windows 7 and 8, yeah, both of them. This was not a problem. Windows would actually find the correct stuff. This was not a problem at all. But nowadays, you have like updates coming out that destroy your printer. Certain printer buttons are not getting removed apparently. You need to use like a thing to remove it. God, it's a complete fucking nightmare. And it gets depressing every day. I'm like, man, dude. Like, how is this even possible? Don't people submit reports? Like, what are you guys doing? Are you even bothering with any of this? It all started because of OBS, because I found a problem with OBS that happened after version 27. Nobody cared about it. Everybody was just like, you know, whatever, every time. Now the problem has gotten worse massively. I mean, maybe they don't deserve their Patreon, just saying, if they're not gonna bother fixing anything, those motherfuckers. And everything else when it comes to tech nowadays just fucking sucks. Everything sucks, man. Everything sucks. Everything fucking sucks, man. It sucks, it just sucks, it just sucks. It's so tiring, honestly. Your average person is not supposed to go to the Realtek site and download an improved driver for their internet stuff, because, oh my god, it makes such a huge difference for me. Also, it has options like, you know, you can save energy on your internet driver. There's like green mode and energy efficient mode, which is like literally like percentages of a watt. You know, it's no difference. It doesn't save any energy. You save like maybe 0.0000000, sorry, 0.0000001 cents a year. But the performance is different. It's huge if you disable those stupid options. Because, you know, they assume you're on a laptop for some reason. And Windows can't find that update. You have to go to the Realtek site and download the driver at like 20 kilobytes per second, by the way. That site is terrible. In order to update your driver. Oh my god. Do people even bother nowadays? I don't understand. Honestly, nobody cares about their job anymore. The Fermi paradox is real. We're tying off at record times, man. Nobody cares about their job anymore. All these years of me actually thinking I was helping people by submitting reports of bugs and stuff and how to fix them was all in vain. Thank you. Also, shoutouts to Realtek for having the slowest server speed ever. Yeah, they do, don't they? What's happening? Oh no, Realtek is invading me. They have servers in the dial-up era. Tally head. Isn't that like head? I had to spend the entire night yesterday just updating all my drivers. All the ones that Intel, Microsoft apparently can't detect and can't update. All the... If you go into under device managers, all those extra little things. Dude, literally had to update my SATA drivers, the one that connect the hard drive. Do you know how much speed I gained out of that one? It's a disaster. I gained a flat 20% improvement on my hard drives because my SATA drives were outdated, the drivers. They're from 2006. Windows literally didn't detect that. I have literally no idea what the Windows update does, even. You right-click update drivers and Windows is like, I'm done. Everything is done. I got everything. I'm like, are you sure about that? Yeah, these drivers are from 2016. Yeah, that's the last update we got of these drivers. Okay, I'm gonna believe you. I'm gonna believe you, Windows. People say your antivirus is good, so I'm gonna have to believe you. I trust you. Yeah, you can trust me. And then I install like one of those free source driver managers. not the bloatware ones that, you know, install things randomly for you, just to check, like, what is missing. Every single driver in the background is completely outdated. And my SATA drivers were from 2006, because that's the default one that Windows comes with. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I wonder how many people on the SSD drives are leaving out performance nowadays. Because, you know, it's like, oh, it's connected, it works, the connection system, it's fine. I wonder how much performance they're leaving out. I mean, I don't know when SSD drive, the basic SSD drive is from, but if it's something like 2012, that is like almost 10 years outdated. And your Windows is like, nah, I'm done. I found everything. You didn't find jack shit, man. You guys can destroy my folders and my printer, but you guys can't find a basic driver to update. But anyway, it's the same thing with OBS and NDI software. I submit all these bug reports and they don't do anything with it because some fucking normie, I especially love Adobe. There's this one old man in the Adobe community. He needs to go to prison. He needs to get jailed. He's a menace to society. And apparently I can get inside this hole. Good for me. Not that I deserve it. But this old motherfucker, literally, every time you Google, in my case, an Adobe Premiere problem, there's this old man on the Adobe forums who clearly doesn't have a family. I'm going there honestly because fuck that guy. He's the worst person in the world. He doesn't have a family. He doesn't have a cat. He doesn't have a dog. He has no hobbies. His only hobbies. The whole bees. The bees are hoes. The hobbies that he has is just defending a giant company. I honestly think it's a PsyOps by Adobe at this point, and I forgot you can't glide with operator mod. I swear it's a PsyOps. He's a fake account by Adobe employees, or he's the biggest loser in the world. This old motherfucker, if you ever have an Adobe problem and you search up like on the internet something and they take you to the Adobe site, there's this old guy, every time somebody has a problem, that guy just butts in, defends the change without explaining a solution to the problem, and he's like, well, this is how it's done. Literally, anytime something changes with Adobe Premiere, this stupid shitty software, anytime something changes, oh, the day rolled over, see me complaining, I get rewarded. And before the problem even, not the problem starts, but before there's even any feedback or anything, he just butts in and says, this is how it's done, or this is how you should do it. Like in the latest Adobe Premiere, like changed the entire color system. It was very gaudy. Like for example, Adobe I think for the past 2 years or even 3, they changed something. You know, they claim to have improved performance.
No, back! I bleed you.
What are you, a slash build? Are you a vampire as well? Back kiss. Is it what kids call it nowadays? The back kiss? Anyways, in their last few years of updates in Adobe Premiere, they claim to have improved performance of the software. They actually made it worse. Like, there's certain functions that are actually objectively worse. And this motherfucker, this old guy, every time someone mentions it, he's like, well, it's better for some software, but I guess it's not better for you. So you might want to go for the old version again. And he's not even an employee as far as I can tell. He just butts in for absolutely no reason. Can we stab some people around here, please, so I can get my Ogres? And the worst part about it, there'll be people that actually need help with something, and this guy just shuts them down immediately. There was a guy that was having problems because he has a hard time seeing the colors that currently Adobe are using for like the UI. He has problems with that. And this old fuck just comes in and he's like, yeah, we know we can barely change the colors nowadays because Adobe is like stupid. They decided to change something about the color of the UI that makes it harder for some people to actually see. Let that sink in for a minute. But yeah, and this is how you partially fix it. Partially. And he kept on defending the company for making the software worse. I have literally no idea how people like that exist, and it drives me up the wall. You submit a bug report that it needs fixing about something, everybody ignores it. Everybody. And they're like, well, this is how I expect the companies to work. On the other hand, they make a very bad decision that they can just Control Z. No, they can't. Oh no, please. Why do you moan like that? Zhao over here, Zhao over there. Everybody get down there and start shouting all over the place. Is Tig my lich doesn't want to spawn? Is that German? Ich die dich spawn
The
lichen?
lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies.
You swear to
here to
gosh,
distract
what
the
are you
enemy.
goofy
Trigger
now?
the alarm.
I'd like to see Goofy swear. I swear to God. Oh, God damn it. I swear to gosh. Dad, don't say that. Don't give you German PTSD. What did the Germans do?
Life support incoming.
I mean, I know the Germans do a lot every day, but I thought they started behaving recently, you know? No!
Life support has been replenished.
It's not my fault, man. DE is clumsy like that, like a typical Canadian. Their Canadian event.
The excavator has been deployed. Excavator destroyed. That artifact is now lost to us.
Don't look at me, it's another fucking limbo today. What is it with all the limbo players today, man? What exactly do we achieve here, Limbo? Please tell me. Right now, come here and tell me what we fucking achieve.
Marking the first dig site.
Do we achieve anything? You decide to run all the way to the guy to stab. You know what? If you want to stab people, just stab them. But why even do excavation mission if you're just going to delay the inevitable, which is you playing a Limbo? Irony! The opposite of a Limbo player. Why is the area so huge? Dear Limbo players,
Proceed to the dig site.
the area has to be smaller. You're supposed to defend the objective with this skill. If you're inside an objective mission, defend the thing from getting hit. An area this big means they get hit from the outside as well, because the enemies are already inside. What the fuck? This is literally the second Limbo player today, within hours of each other, and both of them don't know what Limbo does. They just see a button, press it. It's like the movie Inside Out. Except with the, I'd love to see a movie of Inside Out, except with the Limbo's brain cells. One part of their brain. Don't press the button. Don't press the button. People are gonna hate you. Don't press the button. Tit. Ah! What? No, I lost my fuel cell. I've never seen a Limbo with the force skill being that big. You want it to be like just the area. In fact, sometimes you even take like reduced area range. What you take is maximum amount of duration. I know it kind of sounds like they are consistent because it's not as flexible, I know that, but like, I mean, yeah, they're mods, you just use that, man. What is Limbo doing now? It's protecting the other one if it can, of course. Ah! The two Limbo players who still play Limbo are like, hey! Don't be so mean! Yeah, don't be so mean! Me and my little brother, we love playing Limbo. Ah, so it runs in the family. Yeah, we both run in the family. I'm like, yeah, I can tell. What do you mean by that? Nothing. I mean, genetics do run in the family. Limbo, what is Limbo doing here? Okay, is he doing this on purpose? See, Square Enix joined us. Limbo, what are you doing here? And it's kind of ironic that one of the strongest Warframe in terms of the lore, considering he started all the bullshit with a void. If it was for Limbo, Warframe wouldn't exist technically. That motherfucker started it all. It's kind of ironic that for the strongest Warframe technically in terms of lore in the game, he is the weakest link in the entire team when people use him. Somebody's gonna be like, hey, don't be mean. I'm like, listen, I didn't call them idiots, okay, even though they are. This is when people talk about CEOs. They're like, yeah, the CEO, you know, they go to fancy schools, of course they're smart, they know what they're doing. And I'm like, do they? 90% of that thing that they do is just meeting each other in the office and shaking hands. I mean, you guys are literally not playing. I mean, I guess they play themselves. Society plays itself. They're getting paid millions because they know how to talk. That's about it. Kinded. I can't. The Lich Eximus are immune to you, motherfuckers! Are you guys brain damaged? What's going on here? Oh my god! Your big holes can't fill my Eximus hole, man! At the very least, the Eximus skills don't target the thing, you know? So at least there's that. I like to imagine my mic like switches on by mistake occasionally in Warframe. People hear what they... Because he's not using it now, I have no idea why. Oh no, it's far away, that's why. Yeah, you stay there! You stay there, you naughty slag, you! You better send me news later! Not really. I'd see what a Limbo player looks like. They're horrors beyond the untelling. Lovecraft would pull out his eyeballs if you ever saw a Limbo player in real life. I like how Lovecraft's entire repertoire is, there's a monster here! You can't describe him! Oh no! It's scary and people are like, wow! It's so cool, man! It's wow! Hey, Johnny! Yes? Do you see this? Oh, look at this old book! Wow, he said there are monsters you can't describe! It's so scary! Can you imagine? Our imagination is filling in the blanks! The one friend is like, they imagine a true horror monster out there that like it's so hard, you know, they can't even imagine it. And the other guy just imagined the giant cat girl. He's like, yeah! God, I hope Auntie Nyanya steps up. I mean, to be fair, you know, let's be fair here for a second. Old people don't deserve any of the credit they get, you know? Let's be honest here. Old people had a very easy life. And I don't mean like you know, there was a period of time... Don't dare use your number 4. Oh, see, Limbo with an AK! I know I find this so funny. A Limbo with an AK!
I didn't say you could play here. Now, give me...
There's something so funny about a Limbo with an AK. Oh my god, okay. Who is Limbo? Okay, wait, where's Limbo? Wait. Limbo mastered the rift between shadows and substance. Limbo disrupts time-space right crowd control, is at home where the others struggle with what is real. Also the original Warframe that started the entire Void thing. He was the original of it all. Here he is with an AK-47. The future meets the past, literally. Limbo had enough of being shafted by the heat, so he took out the AX-52. It's so stupid to see a Limbo with an AX-52. Just a weird figure in a tuxedo goes to Canada with an AX-52. Oh no, Mario joined me! Oh, careful! Maybe Mario should go after Limbo players!
I can't do this without
Or maybe that's Luigi's job. Oh my god, that was actually so funny.
this will take
He looks so ridiculous with that fancy suit of his. I don't know how James Bond pulls it off, but Limbo definitely cannot pull the AX-52 look with his fancy clothes. I lost the thread of what I was saying because of that stupid Limbo. Man, fuck you, Limbo, fuck you. I lost the thread of what I was saying. I lost it. I was saying something and then I got distracted by the fucking Limbo with the AX-52. Oh yeah, I was about to say my lich is a cat lady because she stole the Kavat incubator. Incubator, barely met her. Is that a new helmet for Frost that the buddy's using? It looks like a... Why does it look like a penis? You look like an uncircumcised penis. Oh right, I didn't find a proper skin for this stupid gun. Why is it always the opposite of what I want? The skin. Oh my god. What's this? It's not a red. This is not red. This is not red. Can for one day my life be simple or no? I don't understand what the problem here is. It's more pink than anything. Why? Well, pink is super pink. Oh, because the base is gray. What? The base is gray? Why? Yeah, this is not red. I don't care what anybody says, this is not red. This is not red. This is so stupid, man. This is so stupid, honestly. This is so stupid, man. This is el stupido grande. D, why do you hurt me like this? Like, I don't understand. Every day you guys wake up and you just want to hurt me? Okay, am I crazy or the crit is low? The crit is almost non-existent on this gun. It's status. Yeah, but what does status do? Status without any support behind it is not good. And this mod is actually worse than Serration. Like, what do I do here then? This doesn't work with your Radial Blast, which is where the main damage is gonna be coming from. All I remember is getting this weapon and throwing it so fast away, like, because the performance was very subpar. On the other hand, with the Brahma, already from the start, I could feel the difference. Well, already we're off to a fantastic start. The skin is all gray, the base. And I don't know why so many of it is from the same color stack. I feel like the accents should be like all these details over here. All these parts should be part of the accent, and the main tubing and stuff should be the... Also, this should be primary. The outer casing should be primary, this should be secondary. Whatever, man. Eat my ass. Well, actually, better go for the infested. At least they're gonna die faster. I have this to waste, huh? Okay. Okay, let me just fire a couple of shots and see what happens. Why status bad? Status isn't bad. Status only works when it has the damage sustained from the backside. That's what she said.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. May you have a matching relic.
You see, but status damage is so much stronger with crit involved. I'm already running out of ammo. Oh my god, I'm sorry, it doesn't take heavy ammo. What it takes is base ammo, but it's only one as well? Yeah? Is anything gonna die?
The Juggernaut. I think you made it angry. Good work.
D is like, don't boom and zoom. Remember that, that's bad for the game. It's not healthy. We want it to be like other games where you pull out the big rocket launcher against a big tough enemy to take them out with limited ammo. Like old school games. Yeah, okay, but where's the damage then? Where's the damage? Where's the reload? Okay, anyways, on that note, 99 second tight peeps, I'm Matiatati, take care of Shibaba, stay safe. And what the fuck is that? Is that a Revenant? Why does the Revenant have big breasts? Is that a Revenant? Why does the Revenant have like big breasts? What happened to the pectoral muscles on the Revenant? Why are they so big?